Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, friends. I'm your host Shashi with you all again on Women Dialogues to create more voice for women and by women. And today's our guest, somewhere we always hear about Mount Everest and their beauty. So she's from Nepal, Sumitra, and she's joining us from Nepal as she's a sociologist, youth activist, and she is working for women empowerment, gender equality, and education in the Read Nepal organization. As she is passionate about the work for gender equality, for women empowerment, she has a lot of things to share about her work, about her how she's contributing to make women's life better in her country. So let's join our hand together and welcome her to hear how she gets that motivation to inspire to work, and same time how she can motivate and inspire us to work in our way what we like to do. So welcome Sumitra on Women Dialogues.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited. This Women Dialogue is such a spectacular initiative which is connecting strong, inspiring, and unseen hero women from all around the world. It is really, really inspiring, and I'd like to extend my appreciation and best wishes for you. And yes, I'm glad and honored to be part of it today. Yes.
Thank you, Sumitra, for such your strong faith and best wishes for Women Dialogues and to us. And we are really glad, and it's our great pleasure to be connected with you today to hear your life journey, your story, and your work, how you are creating impact each moment, each time. In your life and in your country. So let's start by talking about your life journey and share about your bringing up, how you grew up, what way this kind of passion and ideas developed for your work which you are doing currently.
Well, as you already mentioned, my full name is Sumitra Magrati. I'm from Nepal, country of Himalayas, sovereign, independent, and peace-loving nation. Also, the nation of Gautam Buddha, who is also known as the light of Asia. Yeah, I'm sociologist, social mobilizer, and youth activist. Talking about my bringing up, as with my sister, we are two daughter in our family. We were raised by amazing parents. My father is a military man who taught me the importance of discipline and dignity. My mother is an amazing woman who taught me the power of love and importance of humanity. Um, well, from my childhood, I was like a very disciplined and introvert kid. And at the age of 17, I started my first job, that is teacher. I used to teach taught in a school. After then, at the age of 20 and sorry, yes, 20 and 21, I attempted the military officer exam. That might be influences of my parents or my father. I have very keen patriotic feeling for my country. So I wanted to serve my nation by being military officer. I attempted 2 times, but couldn't make it at interview, and this failure literally hit me so hard. Like um, um, the very first thing that came on my mind when I got the failure result of my military officer, I was like, now how will I solve my nation? This was the first thought that came on my mind. Uh, but then and I started to volunteer in the different free health campaign, different blood donation program, um, and other so many social work. I started to volunteer, and I found new me. I found I can serve my country in by doing various works, and the volunteering becomes my one of the best thing to do. Then I started to understand the society, people. and politics, and that's how I developed my interest in social. So currently I'm pursuing my master in sociology, and I did my graduation in business administration. And one thing is, from my village, from my family, I am the first one who did graduation. Um, and also currently I'm in Read Nepal organization. Uh, that's it. I will continue.
Yeah, very nice. And I would like to congratulate you to take that step as inspiring in your village, in your area, to be a first woman who did and who accomplished her graduation and pursuing further or more education to develop herself, and same time sharing that knowledge and vision with other, and inspiring many more women and girls and upcoming generation as well. So that's wonderful, Sumitra, from hearing your journey, hearing your story, how you find the purpose to serve the country, maybe not by military, but maybe in other ways, and that's very important as you shared. So, Sumitra, when we are talking about your country, tell about little bit about your country, because we know people know one thing about Mount Everest and they do mountaineering. What other way we can think of, what other way we can understand by hearing from your perspective side? As you said, you want to serve your country, you love your country, you are patriotic. So what way you find that feeling in you, and what way you want people to know about your country?
Well, yeah, the very first thing that comes in everyone's mind is country of Mount Everest. This is the highest point of the world that lies in our country.
Yeah.
It is also the nation which was never colonized by any nation. It lies between very big two emerging countries, China and India. It lies here. And the patriotic feeling I got from my nation is this is the nation where our forefather worked so hard that nobody was able to colonize here. And people can recognize our country for its sovereignty, for its rich natural resources, and for its cultural diversity. First, and like this, people can recognize our country, Nepal. And I'd like to request you to visit here once.
Yeah, that's so true. And I remember your beautiful country because I have been there. It's a very beautiful, and having just I was residing next to the range of mountains. So when you are getting up and you can have that beautiful view from your room of mountain ranges, it's a wonderful sight. It's most relaxing, and I think uh, one of the most beautiful thing, but as everyone wants to experience. So moving ahead, Sumitra, about your work, about your passion. As you said, you always wanted to work on gender equality, on women empowerment for their education, and you are yourself creating that impact by leading and creating those things in your own life. How that idea came in your mind? Did you find some kind of maybe those incidents in your surroundings or in society or community? What way you find that we need to work in this field, which is still somewhere you find something is lacking? How it came in your mind?
Well, gender equality is not only the matter of Nepal, also it's a worldwide. Uh,
Yes.
we can see it. And talking about my surrounding, um, as we know, patriarchy has rooted all over us,
Yes.
and patriarchy has rooted all over us, and you see the inequality among men and women in politics in different factors, and which is the main reason that a developing country is not like progressing in a fast pace. And yes, the thing that inspired me to involve in gender equality is I want my society, my nation, where women and men lead equally for the progress, for the betterment of humankind. That's how I get inspiration
Yeah,
to involve gender equality.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah, as you said, it's so true. It's evident at every part of the world in somewhat some way. In maybe it is there. It can the forms can be different, but still we have long journey to achieve that, and we all are working towards that. We would like to see that such kind of society where we can grow and prosper each other and have more. Equal society where we no need to think about these kind of things, and for each country it is important to grow and to develop at stronger and faster, and very strong foundation, having that kind of pace they all need. So Sumitra, when we are talking about your work, you said you started initially volunteering. How you find, what kind of experiences you gain, and what way do you like to share with others that these kind of experiences, if somebody's they would like to add in their life or can be helpful for their further career as well.
Okay, recently I'm working in a Read Nepal. Read
Right.
Nepal. Its full form is Rural Education and Environment Development Center, and
Right.
it is working in the education and environment sector for 15 years, and its main purpose is to provide quality education to the students who are growing in poverty. So
Mm-hmm.
currently, I am doing quick impact project in rural area of Nepal, that is Okhaldunga, and
Mm-hmm.
there recently I'm doing quick impact project. This is the consequences of COVID-19. As we all know, the most affected area during COVID-19 is economic and education. And those students from city area can was continuing their education through different online programs, Zoom program, Google Meet. But
Right.
what about the student of rural area where there is no access of internet? Then we choose the best alternative option for to continue the education of girls child and boys child. That was radio education, which can be accessible in rural area. And
Mm-hmm.
this is the radio education, but its main purpose we have added is to maintain gender equality, right? Gender equality, especially in rural area, there is huge discrimination between son and daughter, and women are um, are limited in housework, who is not part of any social work, development work, and politics. Then its first purpose is to maintain gender equality and social inclusion, and second purpose is to um, it's girls empowerment. Then the third purpose is to make continue in study of girls and boys through radio education. And
Mm-hmm.
in radio education, we are providing academic skills as well as life skill. There is academic skill in Nepal, but only thing that is absent is life skill. You know, the life skills are those skills which are really needed in our life. For instance, decision making, leadership, problem solving, questioning, these all. And we wanted to teach to the girls from rural area. Then we started this. I voluntarily worked very hard over there, despite of so many hurdles. And then I focused. I would not. I yeah. We focused in 10 government schools for the boys and students from class 6 to 10 by collaborating with local government, then parents, their stakeholders, and teachers. And we started to provide radio education to the schools, and I used to visit each and every schools uh, twice or thrice in a month in 10 schools. And I was I was living there alone in a holistic Okaldunga, and also I was providing their awareness program about the gender equality, uh, um, and other many social topics. For instance, untouchability. Here in Nepal, there is a huge practice of untouchability, which is really heartbreaking to all of us. And also, and um, I was providing the training about the reproductive health, menstruation health, and also use of safety pad. You know, like this, I was providing for 5 to 6 months, and recently I'm here in home, and I found during joint monitoring meeting, I found that there is a huge impact of this program, um, and my volunteer, and this is how I was able to make impact over there.
That seems wonderful, and
Yes,
then you really covered a lot of very important points here when you are talking about your how you started putting your passion and your work for betterment of women life, whether it is about education, whether it is about their health. Talking about like during the COVID, we know that's very true in many areas, and especially in developing countries, many rural areas and in areas and villages, they don't have accessibility of internet and all these kind of things. Whereas we are saying nowadays we this have adapted due to COVID online or hybrid education version, right? Seeing these kind of work by teaching with the talk shows and
yes,
still keeping them on the pace of learning, whether it's about academic achievement or life skill achievement, is really very very important and very something innovative. I just would like to congratulate you first of all for this such kind of work which you are doing. Yes, and a part of that health and safety, as you brought about women health, talking to girls and females about reproductive system, menstruation cycle, safety pad, and all. There are still these things are really so important when we are talking about it, and when you are doing such work, Sumitra, I would like to ask about, so how you find the response initially about such kind of work? Because we know in society we always have two kind of opinion or aspects to see. One who supports your purpose, one who say why we don't need that, or who
yes.
oppose indirectly, right? So if you find such kind of things, would you like to share with us? And if you find how you overcome those, so share with us to understand and get inspiration.
Well, about the menstrual health and gender equality and reproductive health education, these are really necessary in rural areas, especially in rural areas.
Mm-hmm.
During my field visit, I have found out that in one family, um,
Mm-hmm.
there there were 8 children in a family. Was that really necessary to have 8 children? Like, and all children were daughters, and I asked them, why so many children, and they are also, their economic condition was also not good, and there are 8 daughters, and that is so something like that that is the reason of gender inequality. They want the son in their family,
Mm.
right?
Okay.
And another thing is about menstrual health. Girls were not coming to school because of their taboo that during menstruation it is seen to come out from home to touch the male member of family. But menstrual health is not a sin. It is a natural process, and it is so necessary to organize program to aware the people about menstrual health, to overcome all this taboo, and encourage students to continue their education, to live their life as they live in Delhi. This is what I would say.
Yeah. So when we are talking about that, that there was a taboo about during the, this menstruation cycle or periods, I will say. Do you find when you was talking about these things and trying to make those family to understand, let these girls go to school or let them study, and this is not something we should make it taboo. It is natural process, and there is nothing wrong with by going to school or whatever things, work or anything. Did you find opposing behavior of families? Did they said something you are no, we don't want, or this is like that, something maybe?
Um, yeah, at first we gather the students' parent in a school, and other teachers also. And first we requested in a school community management for providing the safety pad to the girls. And at first they were like, we are believing, and this is our we are believing this for long, and we can't break out, as you said, suddenly, right? Then we organized a program. We gave the orientation about the importance of the menstrual health, and how we should care the girls. How should we use the safety pad so that they won't hesitate to come to school. And this is how they said, yes, this is right. And I think they got me.
Yeah, I think that's very nice as you shared that, slowly, gradually bring them into mainstream and make them understand that it's not about something as a taboo or wrong. It is something natural. So, Sumitra, when we are talking about the work as you are doing for health, education, doing women empowerment, gender equality, what way you see yourself in coming future for with your work, how you see? What is your future
Yeah.
purpose or goal?
Ma'am,
What,
1 second.
are you with us, Sumitra? Are you with us, Sumitra?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So I was just asking how you find your future, uh, what way you see your future, or what is your future goal?
Can I have a question again, ma'am? I was getting disturbance because recently in front of my house they're going a construction of road, and the dozer is and
It's
all. So
okay.
can you
Like
repeat the question?
I understand. I was just asking, like as you are doing such wonderful work for society, for community, for your country to develop, all these essential and basic thing for betterment of society. So, how you see your future and what way you have seeing your future goal or vision?
Okay. Um, there were so many girls who even don't know what they want in their life, and what is their aim, right? So I want girls to have aim in life, yes,
Mhm.
to have aim in their life, and develop the necessary skills that is required to reach in their goals.
Mhm.
And I want to empower I would like to mention one thing about my life. As I belong from Dalit community,
Mm.
that is, in Nepal there are four caste system. That is Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra. Sudra is considered as the lower caste in our country, and they are considered as untouchability, right?
Mhm.
And I belong to Sudra caste, and I have experience vulnerability in my life by considering as a untouchability. And I'm also the co-initiator of Dalit Dignity Trust, which is the social campaign uh, led by youth, and which main purpose is to create a common ground of youth engagement from all around the Nepal, from different background, to empower each others and encourage to eliminate the caste discrimination. I want my voice and knowledge to advocate and to speak up for the voiceless, and I want to empower girls so that we can we can bring out progress and change in politics, in social work, and in development work, and in different area. This is it now.
Wonderful. And I can feel your work, your vision is very clear, and you are working towards your vision to bring those equality, as gender equality, as in society, those eradicating those casteism system. So, which is very important. And I wish you all the very best for your future goals and plans, and achieve all the success in that. So, Sumitra, last one thing I would like to ask, how you define your leadership as a woman.
My leadership as a woman is uh, I want to I want to give opportunities to those who are in need. I want to take them with me in a team. And main thing is that I want to be that change that I want to see in the world.
Mhm.
This is I will define.
Very nice. So you feel like bringing as a team approach is best approach, which can give your leadership as a right meaning. Is that right way to say?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Alone, I can't do everything.
Yeah.
There needs a good team, and that's
Mhm.
how we can uplift each others also.
Mhm. And when I ask about your leadership and all, how you see talk shows, a platform like this Women Dialogue is important as well.
Yes, this is absolutely important. This is bringing uh, all women from different diverse background, and this will help to empower and inspire each others, and it's really important. And you are doing an amazing by doing this. So
Thank you. And thank you for finding that we are trying to create this diversity, this inclusiveness, and bringing these different background women from globally. And we are very thankful for all the speakers who come and speak about their work and how passionate about they are about their work and seeing their future to lead the world for better, to create better way and whatever way they are looking for. So thank you for having such faith and belief in women dialogues, and we are really so pleased to have you today to share your work, to share what kind of challenges as women they are still having in your area, in your place, as well as globally, and how we can overcome by doing from small to mid and then big. So thank you so much, Sumitra, for connecting with us today.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for having me. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Namaste. And thanks to all our viewers and listeners who are watching and listening us. As you hear today, our speaker Sumitra, how she is creating impact, how she is giving purpose and mission to her life to create better world, to better society, to better community. We all have that we can do from our side, whatever way we can contribute. Find your the same way, your purpose. Listen these speaker, those are coming and sharing their life journey, their story, to get inspired, to get motivated, and find the way your development and growth. So in with this note, I just would like to leave you with this and the positive. Keep finding your purpose, work on it, and inspire and motivate others as well. And stay safe, stay connected. See you in the next time. Till then, take care and bye bye. Yeah, and don't forget to check Sumitra's details as well. I'm going to add those details in the description to you for you. Thank you.